What's going on, guys? Today we have the brand new Grace Hookah Nevo that just came fresh to the Canadian market. We're gonna unbox it, we're gonna test it out, and we're gonna see how it performs. Let's go. Let's start by opening up the box. The first thing you notice is just a very generic box. There's nothing too fancy about it. All you're gonna see is just a sticker in the front that says "Enjoy your premium hookah." You got the logo on both the sides, and you got the website, of course. All right, so you're gonna notice the top of the base over here, which is probably all you're gonna see, because over here, this is gonna be just a hose. Now, this hose does not come with the hookah itself, because I had to buy this separate. So if you're gonna buy this, it will be in your box. Otherwise, this is not gonna be in there. This is the first generation of the hose, so this might not come into production as well. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and grab the glass out now. And wow, that's very heavy. So you'll see the logo in the front, of course. It is handcrafted crystal glass, so very heavy. The thread is already glued at the top, of course. Just with any other hookah, you'll notice that there's a little screw over here, which is of course for the top of the hookah itself. You'll also notice that on the logo in the front, you'll see these two slits. Those are not just for design, that is where your water level is going to be. So just make sure you go with that and you should be fine. So the smaller box over here is going to be where the rest of the components of the hookah are going to be. So we'll just go ahead and open this up. Let's see what this contains. All right. So of course, just like with any other premium hookah, you're going to have the welcome letter. Welcome to the Grace family. The two signatures at the bottom from the owners, as well as of course their Instagram and their contact information. And on the other side, you'll have a little bit more information in different languages. First thing you'll notice is the tray. I do have a custom logo over here at the bottom, but you will just have the Grace hookah for yourself unless you get a custom logo as well. I'll put that aside. Remove this foam, and you'll notice that you'll see the rest of the stainless steel components over here. So as you can obviously probably tell, this is for the top of the hookah, right? And all of these other parts, they might look a little bit confusing, but it is actually very easy to set up. So this is of course the heart of the hookah, and we'll start from over here. This component and this component actually gets it's for the tray. So your tray will go in between these two slits over here, and it'll clamp in like that, right? That's for your bowl at the top, and this goes straight into the hookah. All right, so we'll put that aside. This is for the hose, and this actually gets connected to your hose on this side. When this over here component, this is going to twist into your hookah, and this is where it's going to be your hose port, which just kind of goes like there. And as you can see, there's no way of any leakage whatsoever. This is very actually firm in there, and you'll see that you do have a rubber grommet just a little bit over there. And we'll put this back. And of course, this is the diffuser. So the diffuser is a nice size, as you can see, and it does feel actually very heavy in the hand. So all right, and this is pretty much the unpacking of it. Of course, this is the down stem that gets connected to the diffuser. What we'll do is we'll put this all together. Let's make a bowl and see how it performs. So one thing to mention in this setup is that if you were to actually remove the heart over here, you'll see that you do have two purge balls, and you might kind of look at the setup and say, where does it go? So actually what you're going to do is this you're going to put the ball from the top down over here. So we'll just actually go ahead and do that together, and you only need one, so the other one is actually a spare, which is kind of nice to have. So we'll just drop that in there. Now as you can see, when we put the stem over here and twist it in like so, that's where that purge ball is going to stay. So that's where your purge port is going to come out of. And as you can see, obviously there's no way of the ball to get out, but that's exactly how it looks like. So we're ready to start smoking. As you can see, I have the full thing set up. I got a mason bowl at the top, the gravel. I have a Provost at the top over here, which I have available right now at hookahbass.com. And I also am using the 26 Cocoa US charcoals. Before we even start to smoke it, let's just talk about the aesthetics of this pipe. So as you can see, right now I have it in my living room and I'm just hanging out, and it just matches all the furniture. It is such a beautiful pipe. This pipe is very unique in the way it looks, and for the price point, you really cannot go wrong with this. So I will start to take pulls. As you can see, I do have it started just a little bit. So this is probably the third or the fourth pull that I'm doing. So. And it's extremely smooth. I mean, you got an open draw, and it's exactly what you're expecting to get from a high-end brand. I mean, you know, you've got your Aeon that's coming out from Germany, you got your stimulations that are coming out with Germany, and this guy is very new to the market. And believe it or not, I can honestly say that it performs just as, if not better, than some of the competition that's out there right now. So let's see how it purges. I'm gonna take 2 pulls and then we're just gonna purge it out. So. All right, let's wait for that smoke to clear. All right, so let's see how it purges. And again, as discussed before, the purge is gonna come from the front, as you're gonna see, so. And just like that, with one blow, it's completely clear. Yeah, literally nothing left in the bowl as well. So the purge is 10 out of 10. Let's do it one more time. Let's wait for it to clear. And again, as you can see, maybe just a little bit left, but I mean, one blow and you're completely clear from the purge. So 100%, 2 thumbs up on the purge. So some people like a hookah that's portable. I wouldn't give this a high score in terms of portability because it is up to par in terms of weight with your Aeon, with your stimulations. It weighs just as much. On paper, it actually says it weighs a little bit less. So if you want to, you know, take it out, I guess it is a little bit more portable than some of the German brands out there. But in my eyes, when I lifted it up and I lifted the box and I lift the hookah, it is just as heavy in my opinion. So portability wise, I wouldn't really say it's that much of a portable hookah. However, I don't know why you would want to do that anyway. I mean, this is a pipe that you just want to kind of maybe leave at your house, leave at your lounge, and just kind of make it as you go, right? So, as I mentioned before, this is the second time I'm smoking this pipe. And after every hookah session I have, I do a deep clean. It just delivers the performance of any pipe so much better after you clean it every single time, of course. So I did actually do a deep clean on this already. It's very easy to clean, and it's up to par with maybe like an Aeon Edition Lounge because as you saw in my unboxing, there's not that too many parts. So when you take it all off, and the parts, you know, they're no bigger than about this big, right? So this is the tallest part that you have to kind of worry about, and even that was extremely easy to clean with just lukewarm water and maybe a few you know, cleaning devices here and there. But otherwise, it's super easy to clean, like I said before. So in terms of cleaning wise, 10 out of 10, 100%. So should you buy this pipe? I mean, let's look at it in a few different ways. If you're a hookah enthusiast, the chances are that you're not gonna have something in your collection that looks like this at all. Aesthetically, it's very different from anything you're used to. I mean, the smoothness of it, how it comes down, and just the design of it overall, it's extremely different. The smokability is really hard for me to compare it to any other sort of brands because it delivered something that is completely different. I mean, I can't compare it to, let's say, like an Aeon or a Stimulation because the performance is just very different in a great way. And yeah, so I would highly recommend it if you're a hookah enthusiast. Now, if you are starting out, let's say you're coming up from something like a KM, then this is just gonna blow it out of the water for you. And I don't know how you're gonna probably even
upgrade from this after, because that's how good it performs. So I would highly recommend it to pretty much just about anyone, or yeah, anyone around the globe. So we have just started to put up the Grace Hookahs online, so they are available for purchase. We do have the Apple on top as well as the Coco US Coals. So those are all going to be going up online. We do ship Canada wide, and we do actually work internationally as well. So if that's something that interests you, please let me know. Let me know if you have any questions as well. Put a comment below, or just send me a DM on Instagram, on YouTube, wherever you like, and we can discuss hookah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, stay tuned. We'll have a lot more new products that are coming out from markets internationally. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye. With